What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another brand new video. Hope everybody's having a great Ramadan so far. Hope everybody's safe. Hope everybody's healthy. And hope everybody's looking forward to Eid, because Eid is almost here. For me, it's 5 days from now. Also, before we start today's video, if you have not signed up on Binance.com, which is the biggest crypto exchange in the world, you can do so by using my link in the description below. If you use my link to sign up on Binance.com, every time you trade on Binance.com, you will get a 20% discount. That's right, 20%, which is insane. Currently, we have about 170 plus people using my link. Please make sure to take advantage of that. I'll see you guys later. Also, whatever you guys hear or see in today's video is not a financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I do not have a license. I am not a licensed investment advisor. So whatever you guys see in today's video or any other videos on this channel, it's only for educational purposes. So before we jump into today's video, I would like to talk about today's sponsor. So bitsgap.com is actually a website which uses bots or AI to trade on your behalf. You do not have to sit in front of your computer. You can just activate a trade or a bot and it will trade on your behalf, and it will also use the risk management that is needed to open trades and close them. So the first thing, when you open bitsgap.com, you can see that there in the top panel, you guys can see trading, bots, signals, arbitrage, portfolio, my exchanges. And if you click on bots, it will take you directly to this page right here, where you can choose from the bots that are available for trading. It says strategy, but this means bots actually. So if you click over here, you can either choose the S bot or the classic bot. Also, if you click over here, when you sign up, you will be able to click over here on your own profile, and you can see that you can trade actually in the demo mode. So if you click on it, now it's in the live mode, which will use your real money. And if you click on it again, it will give you virtual money that you can trade in a demo mode. So bitsgap.com uses bots for trading or AI system, and these bots use a very specific strategy called the grid system. Now, if you guys don't know what the grid system is, I will leave a link to a video in the description below. You guys can click on that, watch a very detailed video on what grid system is and how it works. But I'll tell you guys real quick what grid system actually is. So grid system, as you guys can see, the whole chart or the trading interface is divided into boxes or rectangles. These are basically grids. Basically, whenever I tell the bot to start trading, it will automatically start placing trades on all these boxes, all these rectangles. So every single outline of a rectangle, it will place a trade. Before you start any of the bots, you have to highlight the buying and the selling area. And you can do that by just simply going above the selling limit, and all you have to do is drag this upper price and the lower price to a designated area that you want the bot to trade in. So in this green area, it is only going to place buying trades or buys, and in the red area or in the red grid, it is only going to place sell trades. Now, another one of the awesome features on this website is that it lets you backtest. So if I click on backtest in the demo mode, of course, you guys will see that all these logos, all these icons are basically the bot placing trades. The red ones are the sells and the green ones are the buys. And here are the 3 days result, the 7 days result, and the 30 days result. 25% growth in a 30-day result with a $2,000 investment. When you decrease the investment, of course, the number of grids and the number of orders basically is going to decrease as well. Now, once I click on backtest, you guys will be able to see how much I could have grown this account in a 30-day period, which is about 58%, which is a very, very good return on investment, considering that it's a bot trading on your behalf. Also, what this tells us is that this bot, when used in a longer term or when used for a longer period, gives better results. Now, of course, this doesn't come for free. If you click on your profile icon and click on manage plans, it will take you to this page, which shows you the basic, advanced, and pro, all 3 plans that the website has to offer, and for all the prices and all the benefits that come along. Once you're done with all the settings, let me show you guys how to start placing trades with a bot. So we first select the bot. I'll go with the S bot first, and then exchange. I'll go for Binance. The pair, there are so many pairs you can search over here, and then investment, and you click on start. Now, once the bot is started, you guys can see that a trade has been executed immediately. So as you guys can see over here, it says you cannot start several bots on the same trading pair. What this means is that on the pair that I'm currently on, I cannot use the classic bot once I have already started the S bot. What I will need to do is I'll need to change my pair. Let's say this one. Click on start. Yes, buy. And it has just executed a trade on another pair using another bot. Now, once you have multiple bots open, you can click on either one of them to see the progress of that bot. Also, guys, here's a quick little update. After you guys can see 12 hours and 39 minutes. The classic bot is $76 in profit, whereas the S bot is $23 in profit. Now, I know the website might seem a little bit too overwhelming at first. You might not understand everything that you see over here, but trust me, after you spend a couple of minutes on the website, you will start to understand better. It is a very friendly platform, and like I said before, the system or the website usually does most of the work for you, so you don't have to worry about anything. Now, if you decide to sign up on bitscap.com and use their bots or their features that they have to offer, I will put a link in the description below. You can use my referral link to sign up, and if you use my referral link to sign up on their website, you will automatically be upgraded to the Pro plan for a free trial period of 14 days. Thank you guys. Now let's jump into the video. Now, to answer the question that is probably on the minds of millions of people right now, as the crypto market booms and the crypto market thrives, everybody is trying to make a little bit of profit. Now, the problem is the market moves so fast because of the sheer buying pressure or the selling pressure that most of the people miss out on all the chances that the market provides. And so most of the people either buy too high or sell too low and then end up in being a loss instead of what could have been an easy profit. And so people think that crypto is a scam, it doesn't work, and it has no future in the longer run. It's just going to collapse, which it probably will. All the markets in the world crash at some point in time. But let me show you guys how you can take advantage of the market. It doesn't have to be crypto, it can be anything else. You just have to be patient and able to analyze the charts. That is the most important thing. You must know what you are looking at, because if you do not know what you're looking at, chances are you are going to just buy and sell without entering at the right time. Entering the market at the right time and exiting the market at the right time is the most crucial part of this whole business. So I'm going to show you guys what are the best. Now, like I said, remember, like I said, you have to be patient, and you guys will see why. Now, first of all, when you look at a market and it's just booming, skyrocketing, the first thought that comes to your mind is that I should buy right now. And you shouldn't probably. You should just wait. Because chances are when the market is moving like this, you are not going to be able to catch the move. So what you can do is you can wait for the market to slow down. When in an uptrend, you can wait for the market to slow down, and then you can enter the market at a zone that will give you maximum profit and minimum loss. And so for that, my zones are always, I look for two things: market structure, break of market structure, those two things. That's it. So when there's market starts creating market structure, basically it starts creating a resistance. And I'm talking about in an uptrend. It starts creating a resistance. It has to break that resistance. And to break that resistance, to break that market structure, it needs a very strong buying pressure. Now, what's going to happen is that before that buying pressure comes in, there is going to be a sell-off. And that sell-off is basically our reference point for the future. That sell-off, that last selling point, is where we are going to enter the market in the future if the market gives us a chance or an opportunity. Now remember, even if the market fulfills this criteria, market structure and then breaking the market structure, chances are the market is not going to come back to the sell-off in an uptrend. Chances are the market is going to move too fast and it will take off it will go to some other point in future, and it will start creating market structure there, and it will break the market structure there, hopefully in the future, and then give us an opportunity by coming back to that sell-off. So let me show you guys where the market created market structure and then broke the market structure, but never gave us a buying chance. So over here, you guys can see that Doggy Coin back in April came here and started creating this resistance. And then we wait, okay? And we wait for the market to have a sell-off and then break the market structure and then break the market structure and come back to that sell-off, but to give us an opportunity for entering the market. But if you guys look at over here, when it broke this market structure by this move, it never came back to this last sell-off. It never came back to this last sell-off. Specifically this wick right here, because I look, when there's a huge wick, I look for the market to come back to that wick, and then I enter the market. But over here, that never happened. The market never came back. And so you guys can see that I started marking these little buy zones because there was also a market structure here. This resistance, market had a sell-off, and then boom, with that sheer buying pressure, strong buying pressure, it broke this market structure, but it never came back to that buying zone. And then I marked my new buy zone because there was again a market structure created here, broke the market structure, but never came back to that area. However, now you guys can see that market started creating this market structure. It broke that market structure with sheer buying pressure. You guys can see only green candles here, only bullish candles. And then it came back to that last sell-off right here. And you guys can see that, it gave us a growth of about 5% on that one trade. Now again, let me show you guys in the past where the market did give us beautiful chances of entering. So on Bitcoin, let me show you guys a recent chance that we had back in March, where Bitcoin was just creating this strong resistance. And we had a sell-off over here, and then the market just broke through that, created a new market structure. And you guys can see that in the future, the market came back. Sorry about that. You guys can see that in the future, the market came back to that sell-off and then had a retracement of about 11% before it fell down further and then started creating an upside down head and shoulders, inverted head and shoulders, and will probably continue. Now listen, if I use the institutional concepts, this is the perfect area for me to enter the market. And why is that? Because first of all, this pattern, this inverted head and shoulders, I have gone through this so many times in my videos and on my Instagram. You guys will be able to see this pattern happening over and over again in the markets. And so looking at the institutional concepts, you guys can see that liquidity was swept from here. Liquidity was grabbed over here, and then the market reversed in a very quick manner, in a very fast move, impulsive move, we call this. And then it created a new market structure by breaking the previous market structure. So this last area will be the ex-girlfriend, what I like to call this last sell-off area. So if in the future, Bitcoin does come back to this area, I will be looking for buys in this zone. I can show you guys the same examples on Ethereum. So over here, you guys can see that the market started creating market structure. It was just going sideways. And then it did a sell-off, which you can mark like this for the future reference. And then it created, boom, it just reversed very fast, impulsive move, created a new market structure, broke the previous market structure, came to that sell-off area. And you can see that from there, it just took off. It never came back. And that was a retracement of about 80%, which is insane, right? If you're holding, if you're just selling at the next liquidity zone or the swing high, that's even fine. That is fine as well. That is a growth of about 20%. Now look, I'm not telling you guys to enter the market at these zones. You're free to do whatever you want with your own money. I'm just a YouTuber trying to explain what I do. You don't have to do what I do, okay? Is basically what I'm saying. You might be trading differently. You might have different trading strategies, different methods that work for you, but this is what works for me. And also you must remember that you are not always going to catch a move. Even when the market is fulfilling, like I said, all my criteria, sometimes it never gives us a chance. Sometimes I just have to wait for days, weeks, even months, and just have to be patient if I'm looking at one pair. Now, of course, when I look at all these other pairs, the opportunities are more, the opportunities increase. I can go to any pair. I can go to any pair and start looking for an opportunity. Now, for example, over here on XRP, you guys can see that the market created market structure over here in the recent past, and then it did a sell-off and broke that market structure. So this tells me that the market is probably going to continue higher, and I will mark this buying zone for myself for future reference, because if the market does create an inverse head and shoulders over here, it will probably come back to this zone one more time and then take off, because it did the same thing over here, you guys can see, and then it just took off by coming back to that wick one last time, and then it just reversed from there. So there you have it, guys. Today's video just concluding the buying zones. I know I didn't talk about the selling zones, but it's because I don't mostly sell. I'm not entering crypto market for sells, which is the complete opposite of what I used to do in Forex, because in Forex I used to sell. I was a better seller, but now in crypto I'm a better buyer. And the concepts that I use are basically what I carried over from Forex. Nothing has changed. I just mark swing highs and swing lows and trade in between them, or look for opportunities in between them. That's it. I wait for the market to start slowing down, start creating market structure, and then do a sell-off and then break the market structure, come back to that selling off point one time to give me a buying opportunity, and that's it. Simple as that. But you have to be very patient for this to happen. You guys can backtest this on your charts. Let me know in the comments below how you guys see the results. So that's it. I hope you guys learned something from today's video. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.